We know Agile CMS must deliver content to the omnichannel. So, if we take a look at the number of connected devices used by generation, we see Gen Y, using more than 4 connected devices on a daily basis. So they might be moving from, a laptop to a smart TV to a wearable to a voice assistant. So the content needs to be able to meet them in the channel that they want to be met, or the channel that they want to do business in. So it's really, really important for an Agile CMS to be able to deliver that content out to the omnichannel. We're seeing Agile CMS lean cloud native. Some of the top benefits of SaaS based off of our software survey include improved business agility. So you're better able to respond to changes in the market or changes in the business or changes amongst your competitors. So it's a strategic win for you to be SaaS based. From your end, you don't have to worry about regular automated updates. You don't have to worry about managing those updates because those are things that are all managed for you from the vendor. So it's going to lessen the load on your internal IT staff around deploying those updates. There's a speed of implementation and deployment. Years ago, we used to measure implementation and deployment in months, sometimes years. The takeaway here is you've got improved speed, and that levels up to business agility and all of those things that precede it.
It's really interesting because from the Mark Alliance that Contentstack is a founding member of, we had an independent research conducted, which 100% confirms these points. But even I was shocked about the weight. So on average, 38.5% of an IT team's budget and time went on to dealing with vendor upgrades for those that were still on a monolith. 40%, that's almost half of the resources that you could push onto actually creating new customer experience, improving functionality. And then the ones that were on a monolithic architecture versus a composable one, double the efficiency, effectiveness, speed of implementation and employment. They got twice as much stuff done on top of that, right? It's incredible, because sometimes in conversations, it's like, yeah, it's going to be a little faster, but it's different worlds faster, isn't it?
I think back to a conversation that I had with a large retailer, and they were basically talking about all of these small efficiency gains that they get across the organization. And while 30 seconds here doesn't seem like a lot, and 5 minutes there doesn't seem like a lot, and an hour over here doesn't seem like a lot, when you start to scale that across the number of times that process is done, across the number of people who do it, across the daily basis that needs to get done, all of a sudden, those little tiny efficiencies that have been sprinkled across the organization level up to huge, cost savings, time saving, when you level it up to the entire organization and you scale it across the entire organization. So that's sort of a real world example of what we're seeing.